So here we have the first three on the grid for tomorrow's Italian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel for Red Bull Racing, his teammate Mark Webber also for Red Bull Racing, and Nico Hulkenberg for Sauber F1. Sebastian, first of all, of course, you've got a long history here. How much do you love this place?
Yeah, it's a special track for sure. It's always nice to come back here. Obviously, the memories of 2008 are great. I had another victory in 2011, but I think the first victory is always special. Today, I think, or generally this weekend, the car was fantastic so far. I think better than what we could expect. So we had a really strong pace yesterday, and we're able to take that into the qualifying today. Had two good runs in the end. So yeah, I think in the end it's a bit of a surprise to have both cars in the front row in a place where historically we've had bad years. So yeah, this year seems to work well, and hopefully we'll have a good race from where we start tomorrow.
You mentioned historically. How much have you targeted the performance, as the team targeted the performance here?
Well, we do target to, have the optimum every year. Obviously, some years we were closer, other years we were quite far away. It seems that this year we're obviously in a very strong position. Yeah, we're able to match other cars down the straight, and we know that in corners we have a strong car. So it's a nice place, a nice track, very challenging to get the lap right because you have low downforce on the car, so the car is very light, sliding a little bit here and there. Doesn't cost as much as probably in other places, but yeah, obviously if you try too often to go over the limit, then there is a big penalty. So yeah, I think it was a tough session, but we managed to get through and get a great result.
Well done. Mark, your best qualifying position here, and hopefully, presumably, you're looking to follow it up with a good result as well, your best result here.
Yeah, exactly. I said to the boys before the session that looking for a quali PB, which it doesn't mean the best track for me here, so I just say it's a nice step towards a very, very good result tomorrow. So yeah, I'm happy with qualifying to be up there. Took the old boy a little bit while to get ready for Q1, but I got there in the end in the sessions when it counted, and actually pretty happy with my laps. Yeah, Jean-Eric went off in the parabolic on the last corner, so I just didn't know if he dropped a wheel or he was continuing on the circuit, so I couldn't really see with the dust, and he was obviously then when I got further around I could see that he was in the gravel, so a little bit of a tricky finish to the lap, but overall it wouldn't have been enough to get Seb. He did a very good lap, and we have a few different people up here with us as well, which is good, and it's a bit of a mixed up session, and that can happen at Monza. It's not an easy track to get right, and looking forward to the race tomorrow.
And looking at, as I say, this is your last European Grand Prix. Is that an emotional moment for you?
No, not really. No, I think Brazil will be probably a little bit more emotional, of course, but if I've got the tissues out, I've made the wrong decision. So it's good that I still enjoy my driving. I'm not too uncompetitive. Just look for a clean weekend and get some very good results in the future and the coming races, and that's got to be my goal. But I'm not retiring. There's a lot of people obviously stopping from Formula One, but of course there's a lot of people that can come and watch me in the Porsche next year at Le Mans and some other races. So.
Thank you very much. Nico, where did that come from?
I don't know either. Really a nice surprise to ourselves. Didn't expect it, especially after a very difficult Friday. Yesterday we struggled a lot with the car. We're trying some different bits and bobs, but the guys have done a fantastic job to turn the car around and give me such a competitive car today. It was just quali 1, Q2, Q3. The car just got better and better, I think, with the track improvement and with the right decision just to go for one-time lap. Fuel for one-time lap was the right call. And yeah, a burning lap, which made this nice surprise happen.
And of course, it's a good circuit for Sauber. They finished second here last year. So what are your hopes for tomorrow?
Yeah, last year's a very different year. Obviously, Sauber was very competitive very often last year in races. This year we've been struggling more and had a more difficult year, let's put it this way. So yeah, I hope that the long run pace is good. From what I could see yesterday, it should be all right. I don't think we can challenge these guys, but definitely points obviously are now the target.